be over here. Come and pray with us and guide us in this prayer. And our last one
The
over
educational
here,
needs of our Cheyenne and Arapaho students took center stage at this recent gathering in Concho, Oklahoma. Representatives from the Oklahoma State Department of Education met CNA representatives to discuss these needs and to foster greater understanding.
And the Cheyennes were further north. They originated in Canada. There's a lake there that we can still go to and still pinpoint where our people were.
There are two tribes in Oklahoma who, as I understand it, were selected by the federal government to participate in what is a federal grant called the Dept grant. And what that is the government provides them with some funding to devote that funding towards basically getting their education representatives involved in their school districts that they have a high population of their tribes, students.
So this was one of the presentations that we used for hands-on, where we let the children feel the wool of the buffalo.
The information that was received is informative in helping the State Department to understand the clients with which they work, because our citizens, our tribal citizens, are mostly in public schools, and they need to understand their perspectives and their history, and all that is a part of who we are as Indian people.
The value from this presentation is learning about the cultures of the Cheyenne and the Arapaho children that we have in our school, learning their backgrounds, learning some of the issues that they face in today's society, and knowing how to help knock down the barriers that they have and that they face each day.
The conversations covered a lot of ground that day, but actually experiencing the culture spoke volumes to these concerned educators.
Okay, now smile.
Okay.
What it did for us today from the State Department of Education was give us a clearer picture of what Native American issues and cultural things we need to consider when we talk about education for our younger students. So I'm glad that we are looking at it with different eyes and taking a different perspective for the education of our Indian youth and population in general. I think we need to know more about us.